this is Diana, and welcome to my studio. And if you like mixed media, art journaling, acrylic painting, and more artsy stuff, then this channel is for you. Keep watching. Hello, so I am painting a rose, and it's in iPad. It's on my iPad, and I'm using the Procreate app. And I kind of like how it looked after I did this with a black background, like right there. I could have stopped, but I did keep going. Oh, if you're new here, please subscribe, and please hit the bell for notifications for future videos. So I kept going and ended up with a different result. But if you're interested in learning about iPad painting using the Procreate app, please check out my 4-part video series for beginners. I do have a 4-part video series that's just for beginners, and it was going to be linked down below in the description box. Also, it's going to be linked in the top right now. And it's everything you need to know as a beginner to get started with Procreate app on iPad. So, you might have seen in a previous video that I have that I do like the iPad painting, especially for the reason that I am a legally blind artist, and that does not mean totally blind. Legal blindness starts at 2200 vision and has many levels in between, all the way to total blindness. And so I am still quite functional and am considered legally blind. And the painting on the iPad is very helpful because I can zoom things up. I don't need my magnifying glass. I can zoom things up to see things better, and hold the iPad close to my face when needed. I also like to say that I'm a multimedia artist, and you might notice in my channel the variety and the diversity of mediums that I work in. I'm a mixed media artist, also art journaler. I'm a painter as well, of using acrylic paint and watercolor painting, as well as encaustic painting. And you can even call this iPad digital painting. So I consider myself a multimedia artist since I use many different mediums. And I just find a lot of freedom in that, and it would be too boring for me just to only work in one medium with one subject matter. And so just because of my nature, I do like to be diversified and experiment with different mediums. But I pretty much, on what you see on my channel right now, the newest thing I'm experimenting with is alcohol inks. And I'll be doing that, in fact, this week in my Thursday live stream, which is at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time this Thursday. Okay, right now on the flower, as I draw it, I attempt to pull out the highlights, work with the midtones, and then go in with the darks. And I kind of do that in a cycle, like alternatively. I pull out the lights, I go work on the midtones, and then go back into the darks again. And I kind of keep doing that in a cycle, around and round, until I'm going to get what I want. And I am using a reference photo. Oh, I think that people that say they can't draw, I've been told that so many times, they wish they could draw. But drawing isn't the only kind of art there is, and it's not the only way to be creative. some people have the misconception that, you need to draw to be an artist, and you don't. Like, for example, you could be a collage artist. Collage artists don't have to draw. You could use stencils and stamps. You could do crafting. Oh, and now this video is winding up, and I thank you so much for watching, and please let your creativity shine in whatever way that you are creative, whether it's in cooking or crocheting, knitting. There's so many different ways to be creative that isn't always just drawing. And if you did want to do art, you don't have to just draw. So I'd like people to keep that in mind. And please check out my other videos after this video. I have playlists, and there's other videos I have on digital if you're interested in my digital art painting.